Hi guys, from Vienna city center on the 5th month tragic anniversary of the Ukraine war. I'm here. It's a wonderful city actually, and you know there could be a lot of Ukrainians here shopping, making tourism and not being at the front. Even Russians could continue to spend their tourism money and being part of this wonderful city. They have invested 26 billion already, and you know, they are very welcome. We are an open city. We shouldn't be neutral, and I call for NATO membership. But we should be open also for the Russians. But after they have done these terrible crimes, I call to put all the Russians in Austria under surveillance. We have to investigate everybody for treason and for a potential security risk. Yeah? And I know some people will think that's quite radical, but we have to make sure that we have no fifth column of Russian enemy activity in Austria. We have to break all our economic relations with Russia, not just in gas, in uranium, that's for the Eastern Europeans, but in our case for gas and for all other things. Yeah? Also financially, we have to sell all the things or give it back to the Russian central bank. We must break our relations with the enemy state. Yeah? Here, there can be no kind of compromise with such a state which is run by a war criminal and this tyrant who has now bombed again Odessa. And if you think that I'm radical, and if you think that bombing Odessa is good, then please move to Russia. It's absolutely fine for me. If we have a bit less population in Austria because some people move to Russia, it's not a big problem, yeah? No? And if you think I'm extreme, then okay, punch my face, it's okay. Yeah? But I have no tolerance anymore for people who think that Putin is in his right, it's just a normal political move, yeah? A little bit of rockets, a little bit of disaster in Donbass, a little bit of artillery, and we should just have business as normal. Yeah? I don't know in which world you're living, and I don't accept that anymore. This kind of treasonable people should be investigated for their financial dealings with Russia and prosecuted under high treason. And Leitl, I talk to you, Schüssel, I talk to you, and all the others at the SPÖ and FPÖ who are all on that payroll for so long. The SPÖ since 68 or since 55. Yes. The FPÖ has jumped in 2008, and Schüssel, let's discuss that one in a separate video. I made it also since 2006, very much positioning himself as the friend of Putin, as the pate of Putin in Vienna. And then you say, I don't know that for sure. Yes, we will find out. I hope all these things will be investigated and ultimately be also proven facts at the court of law, where all this treason will be then also have legal consequences for the perpetrators. Yes, we have to clean the house of all this treasonable activity. Yes, I'm here now in this beautiful place, you know, and of course you can say much of the capital invested in the Vienna city comes from Russia. And of course there was a lot of Russian tourists. But who can really, up to now, make the difference between Russian and Ukrainian tourists? It was also a lot of Ukrainians buying here into this city, and you cannot make the case. And the real success of Austria is not coming by Russian money laundering, but it's via the 1 million new people, which came mostly from the Balkans and from Eastern Europe. Yeah? Because the Russians who were coming, they were not the construction workers, the service industry. They have maybe invested a bit and made some of the lawyers rich and the real estate guys. Yeah? But the really people who really built up and where the markets came to Austria, this was Central and Eastern Europe and the Balkans. And we can be very successful without Russia, have no doubt. We just need to integrate Ukraine and the 6 Western Balkan countries faster. Not Serbia, that is under specific circumstances. I have made the case very much. But I want to explain you that this wonderful touristic city, it could prosper and blossom. And it will. And it will be very successful. But we don't need to obey to Russian Putin's master wishes in this kind of disgraceful way, as Mr. Nehammer is now basically submitting himself to the level of applicant with his visit in Russia, which organized by Schüssel he has undertaken, I think it was in April, and now to form a new alliance with Orban and with Vucic. I mean, this is the absolute nadir of Austrian foreign politics. It's a disgraceful moment in our history. I'm terribly ashamed. And that the Austrian People's Party goes to such low level. For me, this is high treason, and it's no longer acceptable. This is beyond any reasonable activity. Yeah, it's a very beautiful day. Here is a wonderful country and has really much to offer. There's a lot of tourists from all over Europe. We really don't need Russia for this. And we don't need it also for the real estate market, not for the energy market, not for the financial market. It was just convenient to make some deals with some super rich. Let's make it with real European economy. Sell things, medium price level to the medium classes. It's anyhow very expensive already in Vienna. We don't need to be the money laundering center of whatever, Kazakhstan and Russia. This is outrageous. So we are here in this beautiful place. I will show you more. This is now the 4th district. It's also very beautiful and very nice. And I like it here, this famous Karlskirche. I will have a check what's exactly going on there, and I will find out if there is a event today as well for my, yes. Yeah, the treason must have limits. That's my message here today. 5 months of inconclusiveness and of kind of watching must have an end. I think that's very important. So let's see where we are. The police is there, very interesting. Probably some politician driving like big time. I don't know which politician needs police protection in Austria. It's a mystery for me. They should really behave a bit better. There is no terrorism alert. Anyhow, whoever that was. Good. Yeah, that's my thing, yeah. We can live without Russia. They cannot live with us. They will break down and up. But it was just very convenient for the Austrian gas and money sucking elite to sell their services to Russia for some time and think that's the bridge of neutrality. That's just high treason in very simple words. And this is anyhow coming to an end now in a crushing stop. But let's be a normal European country. Why not? The last 5 months of Ukraine politics was full of empty moral appeals with no results. Very, very bad. Very, very humiliating. And now the climax with the new Orban-Vucic alliance of Karl Nehammer. This is for me the absolute nadir of Austrian foreign policy. Yes, very beautifully. I will show you this Karlskirche now and keep you posted on this wonderful day, and then show you some more of it in the coming days. Thanks a lot from this wonderful day here from Pax Europiana on this beautiful, that's a technical university, that's Karlskirche, and that's really very nice today. Thanks a lot for peace and for European Austria. Thanks a lot, all the best, bye.